All right, our next person, Ed Bungard. Ed Bungard started practicing ventriloquism at the age of 61 to entertain his grandchildren. After 5 years of diligent practice, he now considers himself to be an advanced beginner. Here is Poppa Ed and Sean O'Toole. A big hand, please.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you. Sean, it's nice to see you. Well, it's nice to see you as well. Now, Sean, since becoming a citizen of these United States last year, has been practicing very hard to learn about all things America. Sean, what is the capital of Kentucky? Erlanger. No. How about the state of New York? The state of New York is just awful. California? Even worse. No. Come on, man. We've practiced this. I wore this shirt. I bought this hat. All right. Don't get your knickers in a knot. There's Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Columbus is the capital of Ohio. There's Montgomery, Alabama, South of Helena, Montana, Denver, Colorado, and Boise, Idaho, Texas, has Austin. Then we go north to Massachusetts, Boston, and Albany, New York, Tallahassee, Florida, and Washington, D.C., Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Nashville, Tennessee. Elvis used to hang out there a lot. Trenton's in New Jersey, north of Jefferson, Missouri. You got Richmond in Virginia, South Dakota has Pierre, Harrisburg's in Pennsylvania, and Augusta, southern Maine. You got Providence, Rhode Island, east of Dover, Delaware, Concord, New Hampshire, Jessica, Johnson, Montpelier, which is up in Vermont, Hartford in Connecticut, so pretty in the fall. Kansas has Topeka, Minnesota has St. Paul. Juneau's in Alaska, and there's Lincoln in Nebraska, and there's Raleigh out in North Carolina, and then there's Madison, Wisconsin, and Olympia, and Washington, Phoenix, Arizona, and Lansing, Michigan. Here's Honolulu, Hawaii is a joy. Jackson is a city, and Springfield, Illinois. South Carolina with Columbia down the way, and Annapolis in early, not just a take day. Ooh, they have really good clam chowder. Cheyenne is in Wyoming, and perhaps you think you're home in Salt Lake City down in Utah with a Buffalo Rome. Atlanta's down in Georgia, and there's North Dakota. And you can live in Frankfort in your old Kentucky home. Selden, there's Oregon, Trundle, Rejoin, Little Rock, in Arkansas. Iowa's got Des Moines. Sacramento, California, Oklahoma in its city. Charleston, West Virginia, and Nevada, Carson City. And that's all the capitals there are. Oh, nailed it. Whew. Thank you. I'll take a little bit of credit for memorizing that, and maybe a little bit for the ventriloquism, but the lion's share of the credit goes to a guy named Randy Rogel, who wrote that for the Animaniacs back in the 90s. As he did this next and last bit, the presidents of the United States. I just had to add a few names. Ready, Sean? Ready to go. George Washington was the first, you see. He once chucked down a cherry tree. President number 2 would be John Adams, and as number 3, John Jefferson stayed up to write the Declaration late at night, so he and his wife had a great big fight, and she made him sleep on the couch at night. James Madison never had a son when he fought the War of 1812. James Monroe's colossal nose was bigger than Pinocchio's. John Quincy Adams was number 6, and it's Andrew Jackson's tail he kicks, and Jackson learns to play politics. Next time he's the one that the country picks. Martin Van Buren, number 8, for one turned shot at chief of state. William Harrison, how do you praise? That guy was dead in 30 days. John Tyler, he liked country folk. And after him came President Polk. Zachary Taylor liked to smoke. His breath killed friends whenever he spoke. 1850, really nifty. Millard Fillmore's in. Young and fierce was Franklin Pierce, the man without a chin. Followed next a period spanning 4 years with James Buchanan. Then the South starts shooting cannon, and we got a civil war. A war down south, and Dixie, up the back comes old Abe Lincoln. Oh, that guy was really thinking, kept the United States from shrinking, saved the shit the state from thinking. Andrew Johnson's next, he had some slight defects. Congress each would impeach, so the country now elects Ulysses Simpson Grant, who would scream and rave and rant while drinking whiskey. A little risky, 'cause he'd spill it on his pants. It's 1877, and the Democrats would gloat, but they're all on knees when Rutherford Hayes wins with just one vote. James Garfield, someone really hated, 'cause he was assassinated. Chester Arthur gets instated. 4 years later, he was traded for Grover Cleveland. Here's a stat, elected twice as a Democrat. Then Harrison, after that, it's William McKinley at the bat. Teddy Roosevelt church at San Juan Hill, and President Taft, he got the bill in 1913. Woodrow Wilson takes us into World War I. Warren Harding, he does fine. It's Calvin Coolidge next in line. And then in 1929, the market crashes, and we find it's her that Hoover's a big debut. He gets the blame and loses to Franklin Roosevelt, the president who helped us win in World War II. Harry Truman, where did he own? Serves 2 terms, and when he's done, it's Eisenhower who's got the tower from 53 to 61. John F. Kennedy, he gets shot. And Lyndon Johnson takes his spot. Richard Nixon, he gets caught. And Gerald Ford fell down a lot. Jimmy Carter liked campaign trips. And Ronald Reagan's speeches scripts all came from famous movie clips. And President Bush said, read my lips. 2 terms for Clinton, then we see the same for George Bush 33. Barack Obama is in for 8. Then Donald Trump made America great again. Now, if to the White House you go, you'll find a Biden first named Joe. The next president to lead the way, well, it just might be yourself one day. Then fake news will distort all the things you say, so jump in your plane and fly away. Thank you.